Good morning, students. So today I am very happy to start the class since we are actually familiar with the offline classes, that means physical in the classroom. Today we are using the technology and starting an online class. So let's see how it is. I hope it will be helpful to you. So today I am going to start the class social science history part. So let me share one PowerPoint presentation I have prepared for you. Let me use this and let me discuss. So class 8 social science. So I am showing you some of the pictures so that you can identify what are these things. Actually, we often see these kind of things uh, in our neighborhood, in our community, or some of our friends or the family, they also make or prepare this kind of items. So let's see the pictures. So some of the pictures you can see. I hope all of you have often seen this kind of work in our neighborhood. Let's see some more pictures here. Can you see the pictures? Is it not good? Very interesting, isn't it? The lady is preparing something, a beautiful product. Just see here. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Okay, another one. So all these, whatever the pictures you have seen, I think you have some questions or maybe some questions is coming in your mind. What these things actually, why I'm showing it? So actually it is related to today's topic, what I'm going to teach you today. So today's topic is craft. So we're going to see what this craft is, how our craft was there in India, when it was flourished, or how it's or when it's declined. Everything we are going to see today. Okay, so let's start the class. First, we'll start with the chapter name. Okay, the chapter name is crafts and industries. So let's see what is there in this crafts and industries. Let's start with a beautiful picture. Can you see the picture here? It is written crafts. So what is craft actually? So let us see what is craft. So a craft is an activity such as weaving, carving, or pottery that involves making things skillfully by hand, often in a traditional way. So let's go into the deep now. What it is there? A craft. A craft is an activity. That means there is an activity such as weaving, carving, pottery. These are the names what we are going to see later. So that involves making things skillfully. But important thing, by hand. That means we are not going to use any machines or any other things or high level things to produce these kind of things or these kind of items. So basically we'll be using our hand, and if it is required, sometimes we'll use a very small tools will be used to make this kind of crafts. So let's see what this weaving is. What is the meaning of this weaving and how the weaving is? Can you see the picture here? Let me show you some more pictures. I think you have often seen this kind of pictures in some of your neighborhood, some of the community, actually they are preparing these kind of items. See this one, and the last one is, so this is weaving. What does it weaving mean? Actually, it is a method of production of textile. That means we will be producing textile. So how to do that? So you need yarn or thread. Maybe it can be used in that to make this textile. So how to do that? How to arrange the thread? Let's see. So you have to put one thread this way. Can you see? And or maybe few more thread we'll put like that, and again it is in the cross. That means almost like we'll have to make an angle and it will go cross, so that we'll start weaving. So this is the way how we do this weaving. Next is carving. So what does carving mean? Carving means making some shape in some material, or maybe some, or what you can see here, these are all wood. Okay, so on wood we are it is a technique of making or shaping using some tools. Can you see in the last picture? Let me show you. See in the last pictures, can you see here, one person, he is making a shape here using a very small tool. Can you see here? And some other, this kind of shape we can see often. I think you must know some of the carpenters nearby, isn't it? In our neighborhood, many carpenters are there. Those who are actually making this kind of shapes. So this is called carving. Next is pottery. So what this pottery is? By seeing these objects, you can identify. I think you have seen some of the objects here. If any one of you are going to the market also, sometimes you will find some of the potters are there, those who are selling this kind of products, isn't it? I think you have often seen. This is actually how they make the product. Just look at them. So very small tools are used to make it, and basically actually it is made by using the hand. No other objects or no other machines or big machines are used. Okay, once it is the shape is done, then it will be dried using some temperature, that means a heat with a fire or any other way. They will be drying it, and to give it a durability, and there will be a hardness also. Okay, so that they can use it, and after that it can be colored nicely. This way we use this pottery. Now we make this pottery. So let us see the history of crafts in India. So like any other things, nothing actually starts just simply. So it has some history. Even crafts also has some history. So let me read this one. So among the many handicrafts around the world, Indian handicrafts items goes back to one of the oldest civilization. Just look at this, oldest civilization in the world, the Indus Valley civilization. That means it is not a very new thing for us. Okay, it is a very old. When it started, the evidence is there from Indus Valley civilizations. We have started this handicrafts. There is a evidence is there. Okay, so the handicrafts industry in India flourished during the medieval period. So it's continue from the, if you are continuing from Indus Valley civilization, that means we can see during the medieval period it flourished and continue to grow until the British came to India. So so we are putting a mark here. Okay, until the British came to India, that means it was increasing, or it was actually it was in upper trend. Okay, it was in upper trend, but when British came to India, some full stop or something was done. So now let's see what happened when British came to India. So decline of handicraft started once the British came to India. So after that, slowly, gradually, there is a decline in the handicrafts industry. So what happened there? Let's see. Let me read this one. With the advent of British rule, Indian handicrafts faced a sharp decline from the 19th century onwards. After the Battle of Plassey, East India Company began to monopolize the artisans and started dictating dictating its own terms to the craftsmen. That means these craftsmen were not given chance to show their creativity, to give them a good market, but there was some terms and conditions were there for the craftsmen, which actually demoralized them to continue this kind of business or this kind of crafts. So that is why there is a decline in the handicrafts.